spilling them. Watch what you're dealing them. Ace King Death Card. Strong arm the wrong man. Part of the left.
Hi, this is the New Low News Show. I'm King Cobe. To my right.
Madam, I'm Adam.
To my left.
MC Graham.
And I was born an atheist. I guess we all are, but I was particularly atheistic. As soon as I came out of the womb, I said there is no God. And then I couldn't talk for years after that, but I was so certain. And then I sucked on a titty for a while. I learned how to talk, walk, and now I get money, fuck bitches, swag, YOLO, all that good stuff.
FTW.
People are particularly upset with Mormons, or I guess because it's the election year and Romney's running, they like to point out how crazy Mormonism is. And when I learned about all the major world religions, I said, this is all stupid. I mean, even down to the Buddhists and the Jains and,
Yeah. I think a lot of it's a question, it's like all religion's false, but it's kind of like, who would you rather be your neighbor? Would you rather, if you had to share an elevator, would you rather share it with a Quaker or one of the 9/11 hijackers? Both are religious, one of whom takes it a lot more seriously and a lot more violently than the other. So I think there are levels of how big of a deal certain religious beliefs are, even if the beliefs themselves are totally absurd. Like in Mormonism, they believe that an archangel made the planet Earth and hid this fact from God for a while. Just God didn't know because he's chilling out in his planet home that's far away from where we live. This is what they really fucking believe, by the way. Whereas Christians believe that God said a few words and the world was formed out of nothing, and in it was a garden and a talking snake.
typical.
And
Virgin birth, all that good
and all that other... Well, there's talking snake eating that, someone ate a pomegranate or an apple they weren't supposed to, and now we're all here. So, do either of those stories sound particularly reasonable?
It's kind of hypocritical. I mean, the commandment, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Mm-hmm. I mean, Mary and Joe, they were married.
Yeah.
And God impregnated Mary? The fuck is that?
So I think what we're getting at is, religion's stupid.
Yeah. Just in case that hadn't been clear before, we don't think religion is true.
Off topic, I remember seeing on Twitter, it was this joke. It was about how Neil Armstrong would tell bad moon jokes, and then he would finish them up saying, I guess you had to be there.
That's awesome. I'd feel so owned every time I heard that.
God.
I'd be like, yeah, I would have had to be there, and I can't. I wasn't.
Not yet.
You were.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck
Space
you.
elevator.
Space elevator.
Then I'd slap the shit out of Neil Armstrong. I'd be like, shut up, bitch.
One of the other guys was Buzz Aldrin. He punched someone. Because this dude, Aldrin was coming out of a hotel, and this guy, kept, getting up in his face and, claiming that Aldrin had faked the moon landing.
At least he had some guts,
Yeah. Aldrin just
decked
decks
him.
him. A lot of these dudes were soldiers or whatever, so he just knocks this dude down. I watched that video 15 times. Yeah, actually, speaking of that, I saw this thing on Facebook where they're talking about how Obama would rather capture than kill the dudes in Libya who killed those embassy workers or whatever, and it was a conservative story, so all the people commenting on it were like, yeah, he doesn't want to kill a fellow Muslim. I'm like, you idiot. Do you know how many fucking Muslims this guy has just straight iced?
When did you read that?
Today.
Today?
Yeah.
Because I saw on Gawker, I think it was a couple of days ago, that there would be a permanent kill list if Obama is reelected.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the thing. He specifically wants to capture the people that attacked the embassy.
So he could just toy with them on his own backyard.
So he can personally torture them in Guantanamo Bay.
Fucking shoot all of them, yeah.
Yeah, but his whole idea for the future is that we're going to have a threat matrix that is...
What if Obama, his second term, he was just fucking Dracula, you know what I mean? He put people's heads on stakes and shit around the White House.
Oh my god.
I would finally
feel
good about voting for him. That's the thing, all the terrible things that people have said about Obama, it's I kind of wish half of those were true. Secret communist, Marxist insurgent or whatever. It's wow, that'd be kind of weird to look at. Instead he's just a boring dick.
Have you guys ever heard of Hurricane Katrina?
Yes.
It was 7 years ago. Lots of people died. The storm that George W. Bush personally sent to the United States to kill black people. Kanye West actually talked about this at the VMAs or something like that. Anyway, a bigger storm may be coming.
Well, like I think like the way it works is every article that goes up tries to have a quote that makes it seem like even more insane than like what was previously being said. It's like I was reading through a few today, and one was like, if things go the way we think they do, this will be the worst storm we've seen in 100 years. You know?
Right.
Like, power will be down for 10 days. Roving mobs will start taking to the streets and stuff like that.
They also have a name, like a separate name for this storm, the Frankenstorm.
And that was probably the bigger issue for a while, is just what to call the stupid thing. Like I think
I'm going to call it global climate change.
Yeah. Where do you guys stand in terms of storm preparedness?
I'm going to stay here, as I normally would, in a town called Middle River, Maryland. Clearly the safest place to be.
Wait, will this place flood? That's a serious question.
Oh, it floods all the time. Even with just like a medium rain, it floods. So I'm going to stay here and see what happens. I actually don't know how to swim. That's a strange thing about me, also. I mean, I don't think I would I think I could thrash to the surface if I had to, right? But, so yeah, I'm going to do that. Hopefully Obama fixed all that shit, right? He's got all the FEMA camps.
Maybe a drone can come through.
Right, and Obama loves white people, so it's not like Bush and Katrina, you know?
So Adam, where do you stand in your level of readiness to face the coming uncertainty associated with the storm?
See, the problem with my preparedness is the fact that I did not prepare at all. Here's the reason. I work in a grocery store. I work in pharmacy. So being in a grocery store, being, very close to the proximity of all these people buying $250
eggs and
milk, shit that will go bad in 5 days. They're buying all of this shit. And then, like, do you guys have any ice? They're asking me in a pharmacy.
Yeah. No, we have
ice.
Paxil.
Why the fuck would I know if we have ice? The shit is on the complete opposite end of the store. So don't ask me. So being stuck in the place for 8 hours and seeing all these people, I just want to leave. I'm done working. I don't want to buy groceries because I'm so sick of being in a fucking grocery store.
I heard something interesting about our friends and neighbors at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They actually are required by Holy Writ to have enough supplies to feed every member of their family for a year in the case of an emergency.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So they would be totally prepared for the storm. The problem is they live in Utah, so they're not...
Traveling vaudeville billing. You don't give a flying fuck who ain't not filling them.